Hey guys, how's it going? Zuma here. Let's talk about Illuvium as they have an upcoming launch in just a couple days from now on the 20th. They are also having a Twitter space with Mabia, and I wanted to give you my thoughts on gaming in general, as well as what this has to do with the whole gaming market and how this is going to impact things. In case you're new to Illuvium, they have a couple different games. They have those creatures that you can capture in the overworld. They have a city builder game, and they also have a teamfight tactics kind of auto battler on the bot. Everything is crypto-based. It is on IMX, commutable X, which means for buying, trading, selling, there are no gas fees. You can buy everything on there. It's a layer 2 for Ethereum. They're going to have a 24-hour live stream at launch as well. And this is one of the most hyped Web3 games in a long time. The trailer looks a lot better than the actual gameplay. And what I'm wondering is if this is going to make us money. Because the idea is good, but if you try to combine everything in here with a token, with an economy, with multiple items, resources in the marketplace to buy and sell things, it's difficult to say if they can balance it. Now, there are some beginner tutorials out there. There are some content creators, but it's not that big yet. I think the biggest content creators out there, they have like 10,000 followers or less when it comes to Illuvium. So it's not nearly as big as Axie, but it has the potential to get there. As long as they make this one similar to Axie so that you can play it on your phone and you don't need a good graphics card or other highly spec'd computers, but I'm pretty sure this is going to go really well. Otherwise, if you need a really intense graphics card because of the gameplay, you're requiring that. Kinda difficult, and here's why. Most players for Axie quite on their phone. The majority of gamers out there play on their phone because it's mostly available in Southeast Asia. Now, if it's only available on a good computer, then it's hard to tell how it's going to go over time. They released tons of different Pokemon, Illuvials, over the last few months. They have hundreds of them, they have evolutions, they have this giant world, and they have a pretty smooth gameplay, but you can see that it's made in Unreal Engine 5. Same with the auto battler and the battle box behind it, and some tournaments for that. The idea is good. Some people are heavily invested in it, as you can see on those 3 giant monitors over there. But it's hard to tell how it's going to play out. Here's what it reminds me of in a sense, you could say. 10 years ago, when Diablo 3 was released, they have a marketplace for gold and real-life money. And back then there was a guy who dropped like some super rare item. I think it was a hammer or mallet, something like that. And he sold it for 2,000 euros. And that's kind of like CSGO, skin trading, buying, selling on Steam, and Web3 anything, where you can buy and sell things. The monetary incentive behind the game is going to be more important than the game. 100%. That's it for every single crypto game. Illuvium won't be an exception. So let's say you walk around and you find not just the fire, lava, molten rock, whatever thing over here, but you find it in shiny or in like super rare. Unless people care about collecting that, which they probably don't, I don't think that would have much of an impact when it comes to buying and selling things. I'm simply thinking if there are a million players out there and there's a certain meta, and let's say the blue one over here on the left, that's the best one, then simply buying it, ramping up the price, and then trying to sell it to other people, that will make a whole bunch of money. Now, for Illuvium the Overworld, to capture all the Pokemon over here, you need a resource. That can be found in their game called Illuvium 0, which is a city builder. Pretty simple, you just click a couple buttons every now and then, go to the city, you get resources, which can then be used in the overworld or sold on the marketplace to players that need it. And that's exactly what I would do, as it's mostly passive. So you just check in like once a day or so, get some resources, sell it to players, and they can do all the work when it comes to capturing things. But I want to play things in a smart way. I hope there's a way that you can also grind 24/7 and make money with that, but we will see. For more details, follow all these different creators that Illuvium officially follows. There are quite a lot. You can follow the co-founder, you can follow some of the YouTubers out there. And based on how many people know about this from last bull run, this is going to be hyped. I think that some of the biggest creators out there will for sure take a look at this, maybe even play it when it comes out. They should have a pretty big marketing budget.